Hi, Stompy. Sorry about the wait. Now then, do you want the good news or the bad news first? The good news is the Adventurers Guild is willing to let us enter dungeons as a 2-person party. The bad news is they'll only let us do that after we come back to them with specialized job classes, specifically 4th or 5th tier job classes. Specialized job classes are upgraded versions of basic adventurer classes, Stompy. And the only way to get them is by developing high degrees of proficiency in the classes that precede them. To paint a picture, I started out as a level 1 fighter. Then, after a few months of at-home training, I was able to specialize into the knight class. Then, after that, with my mom's help, I was able to specialize even further into the Paladin class, where I've been stuck for the last year at level 12. While Paladin may be a specialized class, Stompy, it's only a 3rd tier specialization, and the guild wants us to be 4th or 5th tier, at least, before we try clearing a dungeon together. That's just how hard dungeon crawling is. Like I said, in order for you to get a specialized job class, you need to start at one of the basic classes and work your way up. Which means that before either of us can even think about dungeon crawling, we need to get you a job class. I gotta say, I like explaining things to you, even if it is bad news. Thankfully, getting a job in the Adventurers Guild is easy. See those people in the lobby chatting up adventurers and handing out flyers? Yeah. Each one of them is a spokesperson for a different adventurer coven, and each coven specializes in its own form of adventuring. There's the Thief Coven, which focuses on secrecy, the Warrior Coven, which focuses on armed combat, the Mage Coven, which focuses on magic, and you get the idea. The only covens that aren't represented here at the guild are the more specialized covens, like the Druid Coven or the Warlock Coven. Groups like these tend to have their own bases of operation, with facilities tailored to the needs of their specific brand of adventurer. Hey, you're in my town now. I know everything. It can be a lot to take in at first, but to make things simple, think of the Adventurers Guild as a collection of many smaller guilds, with each one contributing to the success of adventurers by fostering the development of trade skills, and by creating a system of rules for all adventurers to follow, regardless of their profession. Wow, I really do know my stuff. I guess I was listening when my mom told me. Anyways, thanks to the guild, many pointless deaths and bouts of infighting are avoided. But in order to take full advantage of the greater guild's benefits, you have to join one of the smaller guilds and work your way up through specialization. It's not a bad system, but it's a system, so we have to game it. You know me, Stompy. Actually, yes. I do have an idea of how I plan to specialize. I've been dreaming of becoming a paladin since I could walk, after all. Frankly, I'm more concerned about you. You only just decided to become an adventurer the other day. So to go from knowing almost nothing about adventuring to having all of these different trades and guilds thrown in your face, well, I can only imagine how overwhelming this must be. You can lean on me if you need to. I'm here for you. Oh, really? You're not even a little shaken? It's okay to admit it. Get the hell out of here. When did you figure out which coven you were going to join? And more importantly, how did you figure out which coven you were going to join? Me? We've never talked about adventurer covens before, so how did you... Okay. If you're that eager to get started, I won't bog you down with any more questions. 'Cause I like you or whatever. Do you see a spokesperson for the coven you want to join? If I see you walk up to the warlock spokesperson, I'm going to flip this table. Do you understand me? Hey, good thinking, Stompy. If you don't see them in the lobby, it'd be a good idea to talk to a receptionist and see if they know where you could find them. And it looks like that receptionist window over there just opened up. You see it? The one way over there, in the corner. Away from all the other preppy, busty, perky... Yeah, just, sorry, Stompy. Talk to that old guy over there in the corner. And while you're doing that, I'll go find a spokesperson for my own coven. I'll miss you, though. Is that weird to say? Oh, you're worried about me. Don't worry, I know where I'm going. Paladin covens are remarkably easy to track down. All I have to do is find the local cathedral and poof, I'll be surrounded by armored-clad crusaders in no time. And speaking of time, we should really pick a time and place to meet back up. How about right here at sunset, the most romantic time? Perfect. Well then, good luck with your coven, Stompy. I can't wait to learn what it is. And see you in a bit. Huh? Oh, hey, Stompy. Welcome back. Why, thank you. You really like my new armor that much? Hmm. I'm glad my... I'm glad my new gear is to your liking. To be honest, I kind of miss my silver and gold full plate armor. But the various blues and grays of this tunic pair nicely with my hair, and the half plate is a lot easier to move around in, so I guess I could get used to this. Oh, curious, are you? This is the attire of a paladin who has sworn herself to the oath of mysticism. Simply put, I chose to specialize in something akin to a magical guardswoman. Magic is wonderful, and thanks to it, we can achieve all sorts of things. But magic has always been a two-sided coin. I mean, every coin has two sides, but you know what I mean. For every person trying to do something noble with magic, there are even more people trying to use their arcane talents for evil. And that's where my new order comes in. We roam the land in order to make sure that whatever magic is used, it is done so lawfully, meaning that innocent people aren't harmed or encumbered by the magics used around them. Thanks, Stompy. But I don't think I'm more noble than anyone else at the moment. I mean, I haven't even done anything for my order yet. But thank you for complimenting me anyway. You're really sweet. You know that? Why do you have to be so cute and bashful? I mean, yeah, noble, totally. If you think this is noble, you should see the Ninja Paladin Coven. Well, as of right now, their existence is only a rumor. But I have it on good authority that their coven does exist. They're an order of paladins dedicated to rooting out corruption and tyranny within governing bodies. But because that can be really hard to do with greedy judges and a rigged jury, these warriors of light do everything they can from the shadows, no matter how unsavory it might be. And while everyone and their mother has a different opinion on what their gear looks like and what their calling card is, one thing most people agree on is the name of their oath. The Oath of Spider Lilies. Pretty cool, huh? Paladin oaths and orders are as numerous as the stars, Stompy. So don't be surprised if you come across a coven that takes your breath away or defies imagination. But enough about that. Let's talk about you, based on that gi you're wearing, and all of the other martial accessories. Is it safe to assume that you chose to become a pugilist after all? Ha! I knew it! Is that A scroll? Did they give you that? Okay, let's see what it says. This scroll is presented to one Stompy. No, I will not be using your legal name. In honor and commemoration of their acceptance into the Raging Dragon School of Martial Arts. Nice. I want to say that I'm surprised they didn't immediately make you some kind of elder. But even with your strength and skill, it's not like they could just hand you all of your belts. What do you mean they almost did? What do you mean by that? Stompy? Stompy? Huh? But that's... I mean... What do you mean you almost failed your final test?